All right, everyone, buckle up, because today we're going deep on a case that's, well, let's just say it's going to stay with you.
Yeah, this one's it's got it all, really. Heartbreak, mystery, that whole true crime thing, but with a really unique twist.
Exactly. We're diving into Murder in the House of Diamonds. And just from the title, you know there's going to be some glitz and glam, but trust me, there's a lot more going on beneath the surface.
Oh yeah, way more. This memoir, it's not just about a murder. It's about this guy Charles and his journey. A journey that starts, well, in a really dark place.
I mean, talk about starting in a dot phrase. 1942, Nazi-occupied Belgium. Charles is just a kid, and just like that, he's ripped away from his parents.
And tragically, they end up victims of the Holocaust. Auschwitz.
It's heavy stuff, and to
Yeah.
really grasp how incredible his story is, you got to understand the context.
Right, because Charles wasn't some, isolated case. He was one of only 3,000 Jewish children who survived deportation during the Holocaust. Just let that sink in for a second.
Seriously, the odds were, well, they were beyond stacked against him. But, and here's where things start to turn, he gets adopted.
A Jewish family takes him in, and he ends up moving all over the place. Caracas, New York. Finally, he lands in Puerto Rico.
And get this, he becomes a science teacher. Shaping young minds, all that. But then plot twist. He switches gears completely and becomes a U.S. Customs and Immigration Inspector.
Now, that's interesting. I was thinking about that, and you got to wonder if that experience played a role later on.
Oh, for sure. Think about the skills he picked up. Interrogation, analyzing evidence, spotting shady behavior.
Exactly. It's like, that training had to have some impact on how he approached things later.
Because, well, things do get pretty intense later on. Fast forward to the 1970s, San Juan, Puerto Rico. Charles's adoptive mother, a big-time diamond dealer, is murdered. Brutally.
And hold on, it gets even crazier. She wasn't the only one. A bunch of other Jewish jewelers were being targeted around the same time.
See, that's where the alarm bells start ringing, right?
Whoa.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
Is this just random violence, or is there something bigger, something more sinister at play?
Right. Were they targeted because they were Jewish? Or was there something else? Some kind of rivalry within the diamond world, a power struggle?
I'm getting chills just thinking about it. So, naturally, Charles is devastated. He wants answers. He wants justice. And he's not just going to sit around and wait for someone else to find it.
Nope, not this guy. He dives headfirst into the investigation. He uses his inspector skills. He works with the FBI. Heck, he even reaches out to religious organizations.
He's pulling out all the stops. And, this is where it gets really interesting. While he's doing all this, he's also working with a journalist from Belgium to uncover his own family history.
Whoa. Talk about multitasking. It's like he's on two separate missions, but they're both so intertwined.
Right. He's got this murder investigation, and at the same time, he's uncovering his past, his roots. And in the process, he finds family he never knew he had.
It's like layers upon layers. And I bet uncovering that family history, it probably gave him some clues about his mother, too.
Like who she associated with, her business dealings, maybe even potential enemies. Man, this is making me want to reread the book.
Definitely a second read kind of book, for sure. But okay, back to the big question. Does he find out who killed his mother?
Well, yeah, he does. All that persistence, it pays off. He finds something, some piece of information that forces the FBI to finally reveal who did it.
And of course, there's a conspiracy. A big one.
Don't spoil it. I'm going to add this to my reading list right now. But what really gets me about Charles's story, it's his resilience. He went through hell as a child during the Holocaust, built a new life, and then, bam, this horrible tragedy. But he never gives up.
It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Did surviving the Holocaust, did that experience, that strength he had to find just to survive, did it fuel his determination to solve his mother's murder?
Wow, that's a powerful thought. Like one horrific event shaping how he reacted to another.
It's all connected, and that's what makes this story so compelling.
If anyone's listening who loves true crime, family mysteries, and stories about, the strength of the human spirit, do yourself a favor and check out Murder in the House of Diamonds. You won't regret it.
You really won't. It's a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of fighting for justice no matter what.
And on that note, we'll leave you to ponder. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
Until next time.